7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so that's not gonna sync up exactly with what they're doing there, but we're living, people. This is the match D, match D of the 20 Shine tournament between Danny and the Haywire. Let's get right into it. Looks like Danny gets a little bit of a faster start on his stream there. I'll see if I can refresh it real quick just to see how accurate we can get. Both players clipping into the turbo here in the plaza. Danny messing it up a little bit. I think he threw his coconut out of the way there, and the Haywire ends up getting in relatively quickly. So with him starting before the Haywire on stream, and now missing these clips here, he's going to be quite a bit behind. So hopefully he can catch up. And the Haywire just doing this pretty well. So looking good for his cause so far. And Danny's in. So about a whole maybe 30 seconds behind or so. Maybe a little bit more. This shine maybe takes a little over 40 seconds, so I don't know why I only said 30. Haywire now getting his second shine after opting to go for the beach shine instead of the slide. Well, I guess that's his third, but his second collection. And Danny getting his second. Ooh. That was awesome. A little bit of swag from Haywire there. Danny opting to go for the beach before the slide as well. Having a little bit of trouble with it, but managed to get it, no real problem. And now Haywire ends up picking up his third shine collection, fourth total. With Danny right behind him. Well, a shine behind anyway. But this is 20 shines, people. There's plenty of room for improvement. 20 shines, plenty of room to gain. Even though it is only about 25 seconds on average for most players. There's still a lot of room to gain and plenty of things to do to maybe make a mistake or two to give your opponent some time to catch up. So we'll see if that happens here. Haywire going for the jail blue right now. Looks like he's on good pace to get it, and he does get it without the box as well. Danny's heading over to get the Bianco set up as well. I don't know what I actually just said. I think I forgot something I said. Danny going into the jail. Gets the blue coin and the text box, so we lose a little bit of time there. Haywire quite a bit ahead. Let's see what Fruity opts for. Looks like he's going for the pepper. Decent choice. Let's see how well the throw goes. I've never seen it go all the way to the wall. Oh, that looks pretty good. I like it. When will the day come where we already have like the pepper in the position so we don't even have to reset it like this? I want to see that. I want to see that from the people. get the setup. Danny killing his Shadow Mario right now, and Haywire picking up his Underbell shine. Looks like Danny might have gained some time, I think, just due to the Haywire. Oh, I guess it's not gained time yet, but has room to gain some time. Thanks to the Haywire taking a little while on that setup for the Underbell. And Danny gets in relatively quickly. So Haywire is going to be heading over to Pianta Village right now after doing his Underbell. Probably opting to go for the most optimal option of just doing the 3 shines here in Pianta Village. The real quick ones. And he's in. Looks like both of these players doing the exact same route so far. As far as I'm aware, it's been known to be the most optimal. But I am expecting to see some route variation in this tournament. It is dangerous to do the most optimal route in a run like this. Mainly on this stage right here in Pianta 1. Oh, I think that shot might just go in on his own. Yeah, he did. Okay. Haywire not being being a little too careful there. Not trusting his shot, but we'll see how the Champs go after that. It's looking like it's not really going in his favor too much. Danny having a little bit of trouble here as well, not getting the shot entirely all the way, but I think that Champ also walks in. But his Shane is in a much better position than Haywire's is. But it's getting away from him as we speak. Trying to turn his Champ around. Danny's is closer, and he's also got the better other Champ position right now. Look at that. So he's in a better position right now, and Haywire has some room to catch up, or needs to. Now we have to go find the Champ for Haywire, because we have no idea where he is. No? Okay, so he's not on the bottom side. There he is. Hey! What up? Cool. Alright, so they actually might be nearly tied by the end of this. Depending on if we can clutch this out. Champ got a little... Oh yeah, he's heated. Danny ends up getting his shine first. But do remember that Danny ended up starting before Haywire by a little bit. So those extra seconds could be a difference there. But this Champ is he's getting out of hand. He's getting real out of hand. This Pianta 1 is not optimal, but that's what happens when you go for the crazy stuff. Bad things happen. And it's on the island, now it's in the water, okay. So Danny's now in Pianta 2. Haywire picks up his blue coin from the grotto. And we're gonna see what Danny decides to do on his blue coins here in the Piantissimo race. Let's go. Okay, so he's going for the sign. Let's count them all up. He should be going for 4. He already got the M in the back, so that would be his 5th in this shine total. He's got that M. Looks like he's just going to go for the tree. Didn't opt to go for the one in the grass. Maybe he felt like his spray on that M just wasn't quick enough for his standards. Pretty sure he'll grab the tree. Yep, looks good. And as Danny grabs his Piantissimo shine, Haywire starts his up. So a big switch there, actually, as Haywire was quite a bit ahead after Danny had some trouble getting into the turbo, I guess, Plaza Secret Shine. There's a real no good name for it. But now Danny in the lead. So like I said, things can happen. And you never know. Maybe Danny dies here in Pion 3. It's very possible. I'm not wishing it upon him. However, I am acknowledging that it would lose quite a bit of time. And he, oh my goodness, lives. Oh, I'm. All right. Well, I almost wished it upon him. Thankfully, I did not. That would be unfortunate. And he's all right. Oh, maybe not yet. All right. All right. He finally gets up there. Gets the blue coin from the moon. Talks to the Pianta man after cleaning him. Nearly dying there. It looks like that bird wanted to pay a little visit. He actually almost died to the bird in his transition from the one mushroom to the other mushroom too. I've seen it happen before. A most legendary highlight. Haywire almost sliding off the mushroom there, but he's good. We ain't worried about it. And Danny heading into the first box game for him. Ooh. Having a little bit of trouble with the box game. Wants to get those doubles like he did just there. It's a 14.75. So Danny, still quite a bit ahead after the Pianta Village segment. But we're going to see quite a bit of Plaza stuff before we end up getting into Bianco or Rico. Just as I say that, Danny ends up heading into Bianco. So we'll take that as me being wrong. Looks like Danny ends up getting the better box game one time. So he gains a little bit of time on that one there. Now Danny's going for the polluted piranha plant here in Bianco. So what he's going to try to do, he's going to try and get his last hit, or the more important one is the second one here, while he's in midair flying towards this platform. I can't tell whether or not he got it. It looks like he didn't. So it's going to cost him a little bit of time. And Haywire also heads into Bianco as well. And he ends up getting the blue coin under the water as well. Perfect. So Haywire still got quite a bit of ground to make up, but very possible still. We've got Pachinko left if they opt to go for it. If not, they'll probably go for Rico 4, since that would be the next best option. And I've seen plenty of bad things happen in Pachinko and Rico 4, so. Like I said, not wishing it upon anybody. Just letting you know. Haywire is about to collect his shine here from Bianco Hills. The only one he'll actually want, because this one is way faster than any other option in Bianco. Plus he gets a free blues. Danny ends up getting the ground pound here in the bell. Saves him quite a bit of time there. Very well done. Both these players, I think they have the exact same route so far. No difference in any way. They both didn't opt to go for the blue coin in the grass. Both doing the exact same shines when the other one, or like in the same pattern. So, if I'm not mistaken, everything is gonna end up turning out to be the exact same. But you know what happens when everybody says that, though. Something'll change, and I'll just look silly. Didn't actually see the time Danny got on his box game 2, but I know that he did it. Looks like he's gonna go for the Chuckster next, after picking up a blue coin or two. Depends on what he opts for. Looks like it's just the one. Nice. Well done, Haywire. Danny opening up Rico Harbor right now. Haywire setting up for his Chuckster, while Danny actually opens up Rico. Looks like I mean, this was obvious because he'd already went into Bianco earlier, but didn't opt to do travel skip for either Haywire or Danny. Travel skip does save a second when done optimally, but it's only a second, and there's plenty of room to fail if you don't, or if you do it. So just taking that out because it's really not worth it. Whoa, Haywire ends up going for one of these linked blue here. Looks like that's part of his route, so that's a little different. And Danny ends up going for lots of blue coins here in Rico Harbor, since it is the fastest as far as how many blue coins you end up getting in such a short amount of time, and just the amount of usefulness that you can really accomplish right before the what's his name, Goober Blooper fight. Haywire getting the blue coin right before it dies, actually. That's a little different. I like that, though. That's cool. Actually, a little more dangerous, but... well, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I'm giving really good information right now. That's for sure. There's no denying that. Haywire starts on his Rico blue coin collection spree. And Danny finishes up his Goober Blooper fight. I'm like half commentating, like half reading chat right now. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. Haywire collecting his blues here in the plaza. We've already seen Danny do it. He's quite a bit ahead still. Thanks to the Shanes back in Pianta 1. Both giving both players trouble, but Haywire getting the worst end of it, unfortunately for him. And we're coming up on the final few shines. We got about 3 more to go. By 3, I don't mean 3. Oh, I do mean 3. I'm a liar. So, looks like Danny opting to go for Rico 4 instead of Pachinko, along with Haywire as well. So they're going to be picking up some different blue coins than you see normally. Or not normally, but in a separate route. They're going to be picking up the blue coin over on the scaffolding by the tower. So that'll be the last one they end up picking up. And their blue coins route did end up differing slightly. But I don't know if it was really too powerful in one way or another. I think both players' routes for the blue coins didn't really matter too much. So Danny ends up picking up his Rico 2 there. And Haywire actually just now heading into his Rico 2. So with the lead that Danny actually has right now, he could really play it safe. I don't know if he's aware of how far he is ahead. I mean, there's no rule against watching this stream to know how far your opponent is versus, you know, how far you are ahead or whatever, anything like that. There's no rule against that. Feel free to do that if you want to. It'll give you a better idea of how you can play, just so you can beat your opponent. It is a race, so I mean, there's just all you have to do is beat your opponent, and then you move on to the next round. Ends up getting the spider blue coin there for Danny. Don't see that one too often. Actually, that one that makes me think. Makes me wonder. Oh, Danny not getting under the cage. Oh, but he grabs the crane at the perfect time. What a legend. Wow, what a nice save. Nice save, Danny. That was sick. Haywire finishing up his Rico 2. And now Danny heading into his Rico 4, where he will be collecting his last shine and his last blue coin. And after that, he'll turn in his blue coins to get his 20. Right now, we're at the 23-minute mark. So we're going to see a 24 if all goes well for Danny here. Which is a little bit past his PB, as you can see up in the top. But it's not about the PB. It's about the victory. And the love of the game, of course. Because that's what it's all about. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the love of the game. Am I right, people in the chat? And in the and the VOD? Haywire about to get ready to do his attempt underneath the cage here. While Danny is killing it in Rico 4. Haywire gets his. And Danny is just about to finish up here in Rico 4. Awesome. So as soon as he turns in, I'm pretty sure he will say done here in the Skype chat. And I will be opted to tell you what time he gets. Well, I can't. He didn't say done, even though it probably should have happened, but let's just say this was like a 10-second difference, or maybe like a 15-second difference. So we got about 24-28 or so for Danny. Now Haywire heading into Rico 4 for his final shine. Ooh, little slip up from Haywire there. Now he's on the ground. Looks like Danny ends up moving on to the next round. Danny's next match will be against, let's check this out, Quaniza in round 2 in match L. So Quaniza versus Danny next match, where Haywire will be sent to the losers bracket, where he will play the loser of which match here? Game O, which will be played by Dutch J and Go-Go Dude. So we'll see Haywire again. He's not out of this tournament, and I froze the streams because I'm a bad person. Don't mind that. I was just looking at some other things, and I decided to do it a different way than I should have. But yeah, Haywire grabs his Rico 4 Shine. He's about to go turn in. We'll see what he gets here in just a second. 24-24, says Danny. Alright, so just about 4 seconds off what I expected. And Haywire just now says done at 26:17 on my timer here. Well, congratulations to Danny.